I want you to realize that working out is a get to and not a have to. I want you to have an attitude of gratitude and be grateful that your body can do these things, and realize that it is a privilege and a luxury that not everyone is afforded. And if the hardest thing you have to do that day is work out, you are really, really blessed, and you should thank your lucky stars all night.
Om Gananam Tva Ganapatikam Havamahe Tavim Tavinam Upamashravastamam. Om Gananam Tva Ganapatikam Havamahe.
So when you first wake up in the morning, go ahead and start wiggling your toes. Do a little stretch. Also, your gym is the body. Your body is the gym. You have your body weight to use. You don't need to use anything else. Or you can be like me and buy an $8 hula hoop from Walmart. And it's fun, right? You can hoop around in your backyard with your children. They'll love it too. The more you move, the better you feel. We are not supposed to be sedentary. This is part of the reason a lot of us are depressed and on pharmaceuticals, because we are missing that daily hit of dopamines and endorphins. All I'm asking for is 15 minutes a day. Just move for 15 minutes and then you can increase incrementally. You don't need 90 minutes. Let's start with 15. And once you're in that habit and it's sustainable, let's do 20, then 30. Before you know it, a body at rest stays at rest and a body in motion stays in motion. It's just the law of physics. Food is the most abused antidepressant, while the gym is the most underutilized antidepressant. Here's the thing, you don't really need a gym. No gym required. You can get in shape in your own living room. You can be in the comfort and privacy of your own home. It doesn't matter what you're wearing, what you look like. You can be on the floor and hit some push-ups, planks, reverse crunches, and before you know it, you've done your 15 minutes for the day. Here's a challenge I like to play with myself. When I'm tired and I don't feel like working out, I promise myself I will do 15 minutes. At 15 minutes, I'll stop. Guess what? I hit 15 minutes and I never stop because I'm in there. I feel good because the hardest part is getting started. The hardest part is pressing play. As soon as you are in that motion, you start to enjoy yourself. That blood is circulating, the sweat is flowing, your stress level is decreasing. Before you know it, you'll be sleeping better, and guess what? You'll have better sex too. So here's the thing. If your belly is out to here, not only are you suffering from the visceral fat, the fat that is slowly suffocating your organs, particularly your heart. Also, can you see your own penis? Let's be honest. That should be a wake-up call. You go down, and you're here, right? Bam. This is a push-up. This is a modified push-up. This is not a girl push-up. Let's kill that phrase, girl push-up. That insinuates that girls are weak and are incapable of doing this. I don't know about you, but I can do more push-ups than most men I know. In fact, I can do them like this. Let's have a push-up challenge, right? I have a gym in a bag. It weighs very little. I travel with this, stick it in my suitcase. I can work out at any hotel, anywhere, anytime or place. I have these things called booty bands or resistance bands. This has 80 pounds of resistance, 80 pounds of pressure. It's incredibly challenging. You don't need an expensive gym. This is what I'm trying to show you. You have all of these. For $30, you can get a bag just like this. These are from the xbands.com. I found these to be the best because they don't snap. I also have what most of my clients dread in the very beginning, a tape measure. Let's forget about the weight, the number on the scale. Let's use this. You may gain weight, but you lose inches, and that's where it counts. This measurement right here around your belly button, this is most important. because it's the fat right here that is responsible for the heart attack fat. Most of the diseases that we are suffering from in the United States are completely preventable, like diabetes and heart disease. The reason that we see overweight families together is because they share the same lifestyles and they eat from the same table. Your genetics are found on your plate and in your fridge and in your pantry. Like I said in my last episode, genetics load the gun, but habits pull the trigger. So let's start new habits. They're really not that hard. You just have to flick the switch on that you want it bad enough, and you can have it too. You deserve it. So does your family. Start making better choices. Get rid of the sugar. Consume less, move for 20 minutes a day. Put on your favorite song and jam out. That's movement. I am empowered and confident because I know in an emergency situation I am able to lift my own body weight, not only my own, but my friends, my family members, and also strangers. For example, when Hurricane Harvey hit, I lived across the street from George R. Brown. I was able to get there before the Red Cross had even set up. I ran up and down that convention center 10 hours a day. Guess why? Because I'm in shape. Because I'm physically able to. I was able to collect donations and pass out food. I had the stamina and the strength and the endurance. I want to teach you how to breathe properly. When we are babies, we naturally breathe from our diaphragm. At about the age of 4 or 5 years old, all of a sudden we become inverted, shallow chest breathers. Our breath is 100% directly correlated to our mood and our anxiety levels. This is why anytime anything happens, the first advice you hear is, take a deep breath. Doesn't that feel nice? Don't you get centered and grounded and balanced when you take a minute to breathe? Imagine if every breath you took was deep. The beauty of your breath is that it is accessible and available to you at all times. You can practice deep breathing when you're sitting in traffic in your car, and maybe then you'll be less pissed off too. Resistance is persistence. If you're going to be there, you might as well work on yourself or listen to your favorite song and sing along, right? I'm going to show you a breath technique called 4-7-8. It's very simple and anyone can do it. You should try it first thing in the morning when you get up. Set a timer for 5 minutes. You can do it during the day whenever you feel stressed or anxiety or want to take a breath for yourself. Or you can do it at night before bed to calm down and relax. So when you fill your belly with air on an inhale, it's going to rise up. You let your belly fall, you let your belly rise, and then it falls on your exhale. So the 4-7-8 breath technique is a 3-part breath. First, I want you to blow out all of the air that's currently in your belly with your lips parted, your mouth open, making a whoosh sound. Now you're going to inhale through your nose on a count of 4. Then you hold for a count of 7. Now you exhale for 8. Doubling the time. Your exhale will be double the time of your inhale. So you inhale for 4, hold for 7. This is increasing your lung capacity. And then exhale with your lips parted, making a whoosh sound for 8. So it's 4, 7, 8. And it sounds like this. I already feel more peaceful just from that one very deep breath. So what you do is you set a timer for 5 minutes and you repeat. And then you have the power of that breath. You can do that anytime. It's always there for you. Try it. I'm Jess Archer. Thanks for being here in Archer's Galaxy. Hope to see you next week on the Houston Live TV Network.
हवामहे